much fun.
Right. Do this first thing.
Something you can document and repeat every day.
Okay.
All right.
I think
So your down stop, you just you don't want to turn that counterclockwise. When you do a print dive, you want to make sure this one is not touching here. See the end of the micrometer and the metal block here? You want to make sure it's not touching.
So you turn it counterclockwise until it's up in the air.
Yeah. Okay, I think we probably still use the same shim again. I keep forgetting you have a shim. You have a shim, I should have put it in there yet. I'm cheating, it's okay. Okay. Now, right now, as the print dive down, keep your head down. It's not touching anything other than straight. I'm going to take this pressure micrometer and let it right back down. I'm going to turn that counterclockwise until your shim stops moving. Now, there's quite a bit of resistance here, which means I'm just making contact on the shim.
Okay, you just turn it counterclockwise, the pressure, until you're touching the shim.
Right. And this is the part, okay, that you're going to have to document each different case and each different screen. Okay, there's numbers on here. They're going to change. Depending on the thickness of the screens and every day it's going to be different. But what's not going to change is how far you turn. You're going to find zero, since the zero is a variance. Ideally, it should be the same because your parts are always the same thickness, so it should be very close. Each counterclockwise turn of this micrometer gives you about 2 pounds of pressure. That's the number you're going to document for each part, how many turns you get, how much pressure you get. 6 pounds or 8 pounds or 35 pounds, I don't know. That's something we'll have to figure out. Once you know what poundage was, you'll know how to set each set. And there won't be any guesswork at all.
And that's screen dependent, correct? What we're talking about. This setting here is screen dependent, right? That we'll need to figure the magic number.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. I think last time we did like 4 or 5 turns to start with, and it was working out well.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just find a reference point out here. There's a zero line out front here. If you look at the front of the micrometer, this is a fine line straight up and down.
Yeah, and it's on. Right, it's on 20.
Right, it's on 20 right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go counterclockwise around the 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Right, that's about 10 pounds of pressure.
Now, that 20 is only because it was at 20 when you first started.
Right.
It could have been 50, it could have been 10, it could have been 1.
Right.
Whatever the starting point is.
Yeah, wherever you find your zero on here, that's the number you're going to use. We're calling it zero, ignoring the numbers on here. Okay, let's get the reference numbers for the next time you set it up. Right. And your parts are always exactly the same thickness, so it's not going to be much of a variance. It's going to be very, very close every time you do it. And you can actually write the numbers down here and set it to those numbers. And you should be pretty close to what you want to do. The biggest change is going to be when you change the squeegee. That's going to change where that position is because the squeegee is a variance. It's not always exactly the same thickness. Sometimes they're 5,000 smaller, sometimes they're 5,000 bigger. So
in the wear and tear of the squeegee?
No, just the squeegee. That's a tolerance.
Oh.
There is a window there where you'll have to make an adjustment every time you change the squeegee. If you don't change the squeegee today, if you just clean it off, it's up to you to get it off. It's our first.
It's only when I remove it
When you
and put a new one.
exactly. That's one of the things we're going to change.
And speaking of which, can you, since that's got four sides, can we take that out and rotate it to get a fresh edge on it? Okay.
Okay, once you have your pressure set, now you're going to want to set your downspout, which limits how far your squeegee can come down. The last thing you want you to do is have your squeegee, do the control over. You want to come down and give it pressure, but only flexible enough.
Not too much.
The way you do that, you hit the downspout.
Downstop? Is that?
Downspout, yeah.
Okay. You move it right down.
You turn it clockwise until I can pull this out. You can go very quickly with it, and all of a sudden, now it's free. If I go back down, it's not free. I want to find a point where I can just move this.
With a little resistance?
A little bit, a very small amount of resistance.
Okay.
Right? Okay, that would be 0. And then from there, I'm going to want to go, the thickness of this shim, this is 10, so if you look over here at the numbers, right now we're at 22. So I want to bring this around to, you can just count lines. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're at the 2, 0 because we're taking out the thickness of this. Now your squeegee just making contact with the top of your knife. It won't quit now because it does 0. Typically, I'm not sure how much over travel you have, but I'm guessing that you probably want 5,000. And what that does, it takes the squeegee, and now you're coming down